Hey everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. I'm going to read an article from page 6, and it's called Sean Diddy Combs. Lawyer says Cassie abuse rape lawsuit settlement was not an admission of wrongdoing. This is who we're going to be talking about in question. These two. Sean Diddy Combs' attorney said in a statement that his client settling the rape and abuse lawsuit with Cassie was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Attorney Ben Brafman said in a statement to page 6 Saturday, meaning yesterday. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. Brafman's latest statement comes hours after news broke that the Bad Boys record founder has settled the rape and abuse lawsuit his ex Cassie filed against him on Thursday. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control, the singer, whose full name is Cassandra Ventura, said in a statement Friday following the statement. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Diddy, 54, also spoke out in a statement saying, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love." Okay. The settlement came one day after the Me and You singer, 37, filed a bombshell lawsuit against her former boss and ex-boyfriend, accusing him of rape, physical abuse, introducing her to alcohol and drugs, and forcing her to have sex with male prostitutes as he watched and masturbated. Sick man. Cassie claimed in the lawsuit that the Last Night rapper was prone to uncontrollable rage and frequently beat Miss Ventura savagely throughout their 10-year relationship. Over the years that Mr. Combs abused Miss Ventura physically and sexually, she again and again tried to escape his tight hold over her life, the lawsuit stated. Every time she hid, Mr. Combs' vast network of corporations and affiliated entities found her, and those who worked for Mr. Combs' companies implored her to return to him. They need to be in trouble too. His employees that was helping, assist him in getting her to come back to him. They should be in trouble too, in my opinion. Many went as far as to explicitly state that her failure to return to Mr. Combs would hinder her success in the entertainment industry. Blackmail and manipulation at its finest. The Long Way to Go songstress claimed in the suit that Diddy allegedly grape juiced her in her apartment in 2018. She told him to stop and attempted to push him away. The lawsuit read, Mr. Combs then forcibly pulled off Miss Ventura's clothing and unbuckled his belt. He proceeded to grape juice Miss Ventura while she was repeatedly while she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. Diddy, by his lawyer or by his attorney, denied all the allegations against him. Former Danity Kane singer Aubrey O'Day, who was signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records label in the 2000s, spoke out after news of their settlement surfaced, criticizing the justice system for the way things turned out. Money, accountability. Every time she wrote on her Instagram stories Friday alongside an article about the statement. Welcome to another chapter of the system is well in place. Cassie and the Sean John founder dated on and off for 10 years until 2018. She married fitness trainer Alex Fine in 2019 and they shared 2 children together. Thank goodness for Alex coming to rescue her and get her away from Sean Honeycombs. Meanwhile, Diddy is in an open relationship with rapper Young Miami and welcomed his 7th child last October. He named that baby Love. But okay, that's the end of the article. I'm happy for Cassie. I am so glad and I am so happy that she spoke up, that, she settled her lawsuit with him. So hopefully she get all her money that she asked for. Because Thursday in that lawsuit, she filed a lawsuit for $30 million. For all her pain and her suffering and what she had to go through with Sean Combs. So I hope that she gets all 30 million, or every penny and every cent of that $30 million. I hope she get all 30 million of them dollars. Yeah, so shout out to her for being brave. And she was 19 and he was 37 when he got with her. So he preyed on that girl. He took advantage of her. He groomed her and manipulated her and had her doing stuff that she wasn't comfortable doing, that she didn't want to do. But, she was scared of him at the time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he gave her no choice. She didn't have no possible chance dealing with a man like that. And it's like, that lawsuit was like 30 plus pages, and you got other YouTubers that previously broke down that lawsuit, and that's Jamie That's Me, Make It Make Sense, Scotty by Nature, Storm Monroe. All 4 of them I know for a fact. Tabitha, also is another YouTuber. I think Tabitha Speaks. She also did a full breakdown of that lawsuit. They all did a full breakdown of the lawsuit. So if y'all want to check them out, I think they all did it on Thursday or Thursday, I believe. They did it on Thursday and they talked about Diddy and Cassie settling the lawsuit on Friday. So go, if y'all want to, find out what was in that lawsuit and watch the full breakdown, then them 5 YouTubers who I just named earlier, they the ones you want to go to their page. You want to check the breakdown of that lawsuit out, because it's a $30 million lawsuit. But yeah, I hope that she gets all her money that she asking for. And the reason, to me, the lawyer said he's not admitting guilt. He's not saying that he's guilty, or he's not denying the claims. To me, I believe Cassie. And I believe he did all that stuff to her, because if he was innocent, why would he settle so quickly? That lawsuit didn't even last 24 hours. It was like less than 24 hours later, they settling. So yeah, he guilty in my opinion. To me, that is a admission of guilt. Without saying it, his actions are proving that he's guilty. So yeah, he ain't innocent, because if he was innocent, he would try to prove his innocence. but he too scared to go to court. He's scared to, he's scared to go to court because I feel like he would lose. And he probably thinks he would lose that lawsuit. So that's why he settled so quickly. But I'm glad, like I said, it sucks that she not getting justice, but money, okay. Get your money, girl. He need to pay for your pain and your suffering. And like I said, he could pay more money, in my opinion. I wish she would have filed for more money because she deserved more. But whatever millions she can get out of him, then go for it. Hit him up style like Blue Contrail and get all the money you can get. Because that's the thing. A lot of women, it's not easy for a lot of women to leave their abusers. It's not easy. Especially when they're powerful, when the men are powerful, and the women are not that. When the women are not that well known or don't have a lot of backup. So yeah, they're gonna want to do what they can to make the succeed, or make the man happy, because they scared. And it's like I said, it's not easy to leave an abuser. It's not. So I'm not going to judge her and say why she ain't said nothing sooner. I think she said something at the right time. They've been broken up for over 5 years, I believe now. So it's like, it's the right time for her to say something. She hit him when he least expected it. She had him shook. She caught him off guard. And I'm glad she socked it to him at the right time, because he thought he was going to get away with that. Now that all this news has, because she broke the internet, in my opinion. If anything, this is something that should have broke the internet. This lawsuit should break the internet. Because that's how you break the internet, in my opinion. So, like I said, I commend Cassie. I want to say congratulations, girl. You did what you had to do. You took action, you spoke out, because a lot of people wouldn't have probably did it. But now that she's done it, I hope that more people speak out against him, because I feel like he's abused and took advantage of other people. Not just Cassie. She ain't the only one. He's done it to other women and probably men too. So like I said, I know for a fact that Gina was his ex-girlfriend. One of his ex-girlfriends said that he abused her. So it's like, yeah, more people need to come out and speak up, because like I said, this is a bruise for Sean Combs. This is a bruise to not only to his ego, but his pocketbook, but also his image and his reputation and his character. So like I said, this lawsuit, him settling this lawsuit, ain't the end of him. But like I said, if more people speak up and they come out, either he gonna have to pay them hush money, or either he gonna have to face them people in court, face a trial. Because like I said, he can only be touchable for so long. He done so much dirt, and I feel like, and then he's not setting a good example for his children. He's not a good role model for anybody, including his children. So it's like he's an embarrassment. If you ask me, he's a lowlife. He's a scumbag. He's a loser. He's a poor excuse for a man. He ain't no man. He need to be ashamed of himself. If anything, he need to be locked up in jail. He need to be up under the jail, because he put that girl through hell. Like Lucifer. He made her life miserable. And he didn't have to do all that. He didn't have to do that at all. Like I said, he need to be locked up. They need to lock him up and throw away the key. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And everything he did to Cassie was wrong. I believe her. And of course, a narcissist like him is going to deny things. They're not going to confess that they did something. He not going to confess to that stuff because he don't want to be embarrassed. Even though he is kind of embarrassed because he got to pay out this money to keep this lawsuit from going to trial. And this is a federal lawsuit. So like I said, yeah, I'm glad that she shook him up. she made him scared. Because to me, I feel like, why you settling the next day? The lawsuit was filed on Thursday and you settling on Friday. Yeah, you guilty. In my book, you're not innocent. Because an innocent man wouldn't do that. He would fight for his innocence, or to prove that he is innocent. And like I said, you're guilty, and I'm glad that Cassie is, getting what she asked for. Hopefully she gets everything she asked for. Because to me, Sean Honeycombs is a predator. And he calls himself brother love and all that stuff. There's nothing lovely about you. You don't know how to love. You're incapable of love. Because a real man wouldn't treat no woman like that. At all. At all. You don't know what love is. So to me, and it doesn't matter how many times you change your name, you still gonna be the low down dirty demon that you are. Because you're not changing. He hasn't changed his behavior. He's still continuing the same old behavior that he's been had for years. So instead of changing your name, you need to change your behavior. He needs professional help. He needs therapy. That's what he needs. He needs to be in a straitjacket, if you ask me. So like I said, he hasn't paid his artists. He mistreated artists. Earlier this year he gave his recording artists, all the people that was under his label, under that Bad Boy label, he gave them back their publishing rights. But the thing is, those publishing rights are worth zero. They're not worth nothing. He done got all the money that he can out of them masters and out of them rights. And to the point where he can't get no more money out of them because they're not worth anything no more. And I felt like instead of giving them artists back their rights, you should have kept them rights. You've been keeping them for since the 90s and early 2000s. You've been keeping them rights for that long, over a decade. You should have kept them. You might as well keep them. Because it's like you giving them back to the artists, you like throwing it up in their face like, I got all your money, your rights and your music ain't no good to me anymore. So take your rights back. They're worthless. They don't matter to me anymore. I can't get nothing out of them. And it's like a slap in their face because it reminds them, like, man, that they can't do nothing with the rights. So it's like you should have gave them some money when you should have gave them some money when them rights was worth something. You should have gave them rights back then. At least when them rights was worth $100,000 and up, 6 figures and up. Cause you didn't need the money. You could have gave them back their rights. Then when it was worth some money, cause at least they would have had something to live off of. But yeah, I know some of them artists, I can imagine they probably struggled financially once they stopped making music for the label, for him and his Bad Boy label. They probably struggled financially. They probably had to work regular jobs just to keep afloat. Just to keep a roof over their head, keep dinner on, or keep food on their table, be able to pay their bills. So yeah, he didn't do right by them. He done mistreated people that's worked for him for so many years. And it's like every dog got his day in court. And I feel like you need to have your day in court, brother predator. Because that's what you are. You are brother predator in my book. You're a bussy cat. You need to be held accountable for your actions. You need to be made an example out of. You need to be taught a lesson. You gonna reap what you sow. And like I said, I don't think Cassie's the only one that's gonna speak out against you. I think many more people gonna speak out against you, and they need to. Either y'all out there that the victims of Sean P. Diddy Combs, y'all y'all, the other victims, y'all need to speak out. Y'all need to be brave. If Cassie can do it, I feel like y'all can do it. Speak out or forever hold your peace. I mean, say something. Expose him. He need to be exposed. You know, let the world know what kind of man he really is. You know, Cassie did her part. I think other people need to step up and come out and share their story as well. Don't let this man silence you. Don't be afraid of him. She wasn't afraid of him no more, so y'all don't need to be afraid. And before I end this, I'm going to say, Carisha, girl, knowing that how Cassie exposed all the dirty, low-down things he done did to her, you need to run, girl. You got 2 children. You need to think about your children and stop thinking about yourself when it come to him. Your children need you. You need to leave this man alone. You need to snatch your cat back, close your legs, and run as far away from this man as you can. Get away from him. Leave him alone. Because you got a life ahead of you. You young and you beautiful and you got talent. You don't need this man. Saucy Santana, come get your friend. Try to talk some sense into your friend. Because I know he did a great job defending her against DJ Academics. Or should I say DJ Hooked on Phonics. Because there's nothing academic about him. But yeah, he did a great job defending Young Miami against him. So like I said, Saucy Santana, come get your friend. Try to do what you can to talk some sense into this girl. Let her know that she got a bright future and she got a life ahead of her, and she don't need to be wasting her body and her box on Diddy any longer. Or should I say honeycombs. So run, girl, run. Take the money that you got and run. And like I said, for Sean, he needs to be revoked and canceled. Seriously. He needs to be done. He needs to go down like the Titanic. He needs to go down in flames. Because what goes around comes around. And whatever you do unto others, it can be done unto you. And Carisha, since Diddy hurt Cassie and hurt Gina, he can and will do the same thing to you. So that's why I say he don't love you and he don't really care too much for you in that way. So like I said, you need to get away from him. But yes, until then, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good evening. Peace.